Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Governor's Games here on Cox 4. I'm your host, Jeff Palermo. Today we're at Tad Gormley Stadium in New Orleans for the Governor's Games track and field competition. We have about 2,000 athletes here as they're competing in all of your traditional track and field events. And over the next hour or so, we're going to talk with some of the competitors, some of the coaches, some of the officials that are here putting together this great event. It's one of the marquee events of the Governor's Games, which puts on events all around the state, allowing young men and women an opportunity to get out there and compete against some of the best athletes from around the South. And today we got athletes as far away as California here today. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. More coming up from the Track and Field Championships of the Governor's Games here on Cox 4. Back here on the Governor's Games as we're at the track and field event in Tad Gormley Stadium in the great city of New Orleans. And here we have Coach Lyle Coleman from Mobile, Alabama, the Port City Rain. You're watching some of your athletes here in the long jump. First of all, tell us a little bit about this event and why you guys chose to come from Mobile to New Orleans to compete in it.
Well, for one, we knew there'd be a lot of athletes here, a lot of good athletes here. We have a summer trap club, and we compete throughout the Southeast, and this was definitely one to be at for this weekend. And it's the biggest one, and where all the competition is.
Certainly is. Tell us a little bit some of the tricks of the trade when it comes to the long jump. I see you talking to a lot of the competitors here. What are some of the things you try to remind them of?
Well, they have to be consistent, hitting the same spots every time, being consistent with their run up, popping up off the board, getting a good spring in the jump, and landing in the pit correctly. So there's a lot to it. There is some technique to make sure you do it right. I'm a long-term coach. I've been coaching track for a long time. I coach in high school too. So this is my summer thing. So, but just being consistent, running correctly, popping off the board, landing in the pit correctly. It's going to make a good long jump.
What makes for a good long jumper? What are some of the physical abilities that they need to have?
You got to have speed. I mean, you can have the best technique in the world. If you're not bringing any speed on the runway, you're not going to be a very good long jumper. So you need to be athletic. You need to be, muscular, and good technique. It's good, but you got to be strong and fast.
Coach Coleman, thanks a lot. Coach Lyle, right? That's what they call you? They call me. All right. Lyle Coleman here. Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck in today's competition.
Thank you.
Here we are with Paul Bowman from Cummington, one of the officials here at the track and field event for the Governor's Games. We're over at the Javelin area of Tad Gormley Stadium. First of all, Paul, give us an idea of what got you involved in the Governor's Games.
Well, I've been with track and field for about 28 years.
Wow, okay.
My youngest son threw javelin, and he went through college on a javelin scholarship. I do throws. I coach throws. I used to coach at junior high school. Now I coach at SSA Girls Catholic School in Covington. I coach throwers only, and I officiate throws. I've been officiating throws now for Governor's Games, AAU, USATF. I'm the head throws official at LSU, Southeastern, so I get to assign officials their jobs when they show up. So, I've been doing this for Mr. John Boyer, who's in charge for many, many years.
Well, congratulations on 28 years. Tell us what makes a really good javelin thrower.
Technique is the main thing on javelin. It's the most technique throw, I think, out of all four throws, including hammer that we have in college. but it's a lot of technique, and there's a lot of little things that you got to watch for, like palms up, and keeping your knees bent, make sure you stay low till you throw, and you got to lead with the elbow, just things like that. Get in every throw, shot, put, disc, jab, all leads with the hip, and that's the hardest thing I think we have to teach young kids is leading with the hip.
Yeah, because probably a lot of people think, oh, good javelin throwers have a strong arm, but that's not necessarily it.
Well, if you have a strong arm, a strong core, and you learn technique where you lead with that hip, you're going to throw a lot further than somebody who just throws the arm. You're right.
Tell us about some of the competitors that you've already seen here today. Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. It's not the quality this year we've had in the past because, like I said, my girl that just signed with Alabama that went to SSA, she still holds the record here at 139.7. She owns the state record in Class 4A at 150 feet 4 inches. So she signed with Alabama. That's where she's going. But we didn't even come close to the boys' record. Boys' record was 189, and we had a 155.
Okay.
So the girls was like a 117, and the record's 139.
Gotcha. Paul, thanks a lot, man. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm happy to see the girls, learning, improving, because like I said, they got to learn the technique. Once that technique gets down, it starts going further and further.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot for your time, man. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
We'll have more of our Governor's Games broadcast when we come back here on Cox 4. Here we are with one of the officials of the Governor's Games track and field event, and Zachary Winfield is here with us. He's been officiating the high jump here. I've heard you say numerous times, Zachary, how this really is kind of a mental event, isn't it?
Absolutely. When the kids come in and when they first start, if they're real uptight about it and not loose and relaxed, they'll make errors. Normally when they come up to what is their best height, maybe the jump before, they may jump 4 inches higher. But just the mental thought of it being 4 inches higher puts a little stress on them. And so I always tell them to relax. It's okay. See yourself making the jump.
What makes a good high jumper?
A good high jumper is somebody that's has a lot of self-confidence, and that actually are two different types. Some are born just great jumpers, and then there are others that are very what I call technicians. One is a power jumper. They can do 4 steps and boom, jump over it. The other one may have to take 10 steps and run up and use momentum and a lot of technique to get over.
When you officiate an event like this, what are some of the things you sometimes tell some of the competitors before they get started?
Well, first of all, they have to understand, listen, pay attention when your name is called. After that, you're going to have 60 seconds in which to execute your jump. We give them up to 45. They can come in. If they don't break the plane or do anything like that, then they can go back and get in place. So once they get to 45 seconds, I'll put my hand up to say you have 15 seconds left. And, other than that, jump off, come off the mat when you finish. Most of the kids are jumping off rush. I say, don't rush off. It's okay.
Zachary, thanks a lot for your time, man. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
All right, Zachary Winfield here at the Governor's Games. Here with Tracy Dunbar, who's the coach of the KY track team. Tell us what KY stands for, Coach.
KY means keeping young. We've been established for over 40 years. We just started out with a young generation. I started myself, and now we just bringing other kids through our program for as academics and just having the understanding of working together and having leadership.
Well, that sounds great. So it's not all about just coming out here and competing on a Saturday or Sunday and in all the various track and field events. It's much more than that.
It is much more than that because we focus on academics. We give them the chance to not only express themselves on the track, but just in general, being able to communicate with not only their peers, but other kids as well. When we go to national, we get the chance to see a variety of kids from all different states and everything. So it's very exciting, not only for the older kids, but for the younger kids as well, just to realize that there are other kids in other states that's running.
That's great. It looks like you got a good group of athletes here. What's the most fun part of your job?
The most fun part of my job, I think, is just really focusing with the kids, getting them to understand how important track can be for them down the road, having scholarships, just as long as they stay focused in academics. And with me, I'm constantly hollering and screaming and running with them. I mean, I just really enjoy it because I ran track myself.
All right, here we are with one of our young competitors here at the Track and Field Governors Games. This is Trishawn Ware from Alabama. Trishawn, what's your sport? You got your running shoes on. Give us an idea of what you're going to be doing today.
Today I'm going to run an 800 and a 200.
800 and 200. So 200 more of a speed type of race. So what's in your mindset before you run the 200?
My mindset is really that I can do it.
You can do it, yeah? What about the 800? Obviously a little bit more endurance, huh? But you still think you can do it. Tell us about this event. How much fun are you having out here today?
I like track a lot,
Why is that?
mostly because I really just get to have fun and be able to really just enjoy sports.
Yeah, you love sports. You play any other sports?
Yeah,
What other?
football.
I figured you were a football guy. So you're an Alabama fan? That's all right, man. First time in Louisiana?
I know.
Yeah.
I grew up here in Louisiana.
Oh, did you? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up here in Louisiana and I was born in Alabama.
Okay, you're born in Alabama. All right. So is this where you're at now? You're in Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll have more of our Governor's Games broadcast when we come back here on Cox 4. Here with Michael Jones, who's the head coach of the Capital City Speed. I love the name. Obviously, speed is your game, huh?
Yes, that's what we teach. That's what we're trying to do.
Tell us what, as you guys are getting ready here for the relay, what are some of the things that you tell these kids, especially in a relay competition? What are some of the most important things that they have to know?
Just focus on your mark. Make sure you focus on watching your mark and just not looking at the guy, but so we can hit what we need to, so we can hit our goals.
Track and field, a lot of it is an individual sport, especially if it's just 100 meters or whatever it may be. But here, this is really a team sport with relay. It's good. Yeah. I would imagine it's kind of something that you enjoy, trying the whole team building process.
Yes, that's the only sport, event that where we actually have a real true team concept. But other than that, I mean, you're basically on your own to overcome all the mental challenges that the track presents.
Tell us why it's good for kids to be involved in track and field.
It keeps you moving around, keeps them busy, keeps them off the streets, keep them in shape, And then if they're athletes, track and field is generally one of the, all sports has running involved in it, so it's a good way to learn how to run.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If there's a kid out there watching, or maybe a parent that wants to get their kid involved, how can they get involved with Capital City Speed?
Contact Michael Jones, 225-205-3523.
All right, very good. Well, thanks a lot, Michael. Appreciate it. How long have you been doing this?
This year, number 11.
Number 11. All right. Well, hopefully it's a good one. Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
All right, here we are with the South Baton Rouge Jaguars, some of the members of their track team. A couple of these guys just ran the 4x100. Man, you were coming down the home stretch. This is Denham Hunt, by the way. How old are you, Denham?
8 years old.
8 years old, and you got some wheels, man. What was that race like for you?
It was like fun to me because I just like to play and run track a lot.
You took quite a spill there at the end, but you got up, you sucked it up, huh?
Yes, sir.
Is that your thing? You like falling down after the finish line?
No.
No, that kind of hurt a little bit, huh?
Yes, sir.
And your name is Lorenzo. This is Lorenzo Cooper Jr. Lorenzo, you're part of that 4x100 team, right?
Yes, sir.
Which anchor are you, or which are you, the first runner or second runner?
Third,
Third runner. So what's your mentality but when you get the baton?
to run hard.
Run hard. You want to do this maybe in college, being a track and field star?
Yes, sir.
All right. And your name is Zach, right? Zach?
No,
Zaid. I'm sorry, Zaid here. Zaid, tell me what events you compete in.
Long jump, shot put, and the 4x1.
Which one's your favorite?
I really can't decide between long jump and shot put because I'm really good at long jump and shot put. I think it's long jump, though.
Long jump, what's your farthest leap so far?
11 foot 3.5.
All right. What makes track and field so fun for you?
Well, my older brother, when he was in middle school, he ran track and he broke the record for long jump, and he broke the record for the 100 and the 400. So, and that made me interested in doing track because my big brother did it.
What's your big brother's name?
David Owens.
David Owens. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Congratulations on a great run there in the 4x100.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you guys later. All right, here we are with some of the members of the Southeast Louisiana Roadrunners out of Hammond, Louisiana. First of all, tell me your name.
Malia.
Malia, what's your event?
The 100, the 200, and the 400.
100, 200, and 400. Which one do you like the most?
400.
400, why is that?
I don't know, it's just my favorite.
And you love running fast, obviously? You just what's your time in the 400, your best time?
A minute.
A minute, that's pretty good. And your name?
A miracle.
A miracle, pretty name. What's your event?
100, 200, and long jump.
All right, you faster than her? But long jump, what's your longest jump?
10 feet.
10 feet. Which one do you like the best?
No, I mean 15 feet.
15 feet, that's great. What's your favorite sport out of them? Or favorite
200.
event? 200. All right. You faster than her in the 200? No, she's pretty fast. You must be pretty fast. Your name?
No, I don't be fast.
Brianna, what's your favorite event?
100 and 200.
All right, now, you faster than these two?
Yeah. No, you don't. You're not nowhere faster than me. I'm faster than both of y'all. You wish? I'm faster than Malia for a fact. No, you're not. Malia faster than me and I'm faster than you, so how you faster than me? You ain't faster than me.
All right, your name?
Luciana.
Now, we saw you doing the high jump. You're pretty good high jump. Is that your favorite event?
Nope.
No, what's your favorite event?
Discus and shot put.
Oh, discus and shot put. So, shot put's coming up a little bit later, right?
No, I'm doing discus tomorrow. Shot put.
You're doing shot put today, though, right? What's your farthest throw on shot put?
I think it was 18 feet.
18 feet, that's pretty good. All right, we got one more here from the Southeast Louisiana Roadrunners. Your name?
Brittany.
Brittany, what's your best event?
100-meter hurdles.
100-meter hurdles. What do you like about the hurdles so much?
They're fun.
Fun? You're not nervous at all? You're not worried about hitting any of the hurdles?
No, sir.
All right, good job. Thanks. What's your fastest time?
9 seconds, 9.8 seconds.
Very good. All right, this is the Southeast Louisiana Roadrunners. Future Olympians here? Yes? All right. For soccer. You like soccer? All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. Good luck today. All right, we're here with some great little athletes here from Press Park, the Press Park track team, and they are excited to be here at the Governor's Games. You guys just, I guess some of you just ran the 4x100, right?
Yeah.
What place did you come in?
First I don't know. We came in second. First. They came second.
Okay, so we had two different 4x100s, right? All right, so your name is, tell me your name?
Janelis Rodriguez.
Janelis Rodriguez. Janelis, what event do you like the most?
I like the relay.
What is it?
The relay.
Relay, all right. Which leg do you run?
First lane.
First leg. So you got to get the team off to a fast start, right?
Yes.
It sounds like you were able to do that today. All right, your name is?
Rayana Landry.
Rayana Landry. Rayana, tell me what's your favorite event in track and field?
The relay.
Relay, why is that?
Because I get to finish the relay off strong.
Oh, yeah, you get all the glory, right? Crossing the finish line. That's got to be a lot of fun. Ariel Hubbs, is that right? Is that your name?
How y'all know?
Yeah, it's got right there. Ariel, so which ones do you run?
I run the 800 meter, the 1500, and the walk race.
So you're a long distance person, huh? What do you like about it so much?
Then I get to walk all day, and I get to run, and I get to run again, then I get to play after.
All right, and your name?
Darian Gavin.
Darian, how old are you? You're 10?
No, I'm not.
9 years old, all right. But you're competing with the 10-year-olds, right? So what's your favorite event?
Everything.
Which one do you really excel at?
100.
100? What's your fastest time?
1450.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, and your name?
Nigel Carter.
What is it again?
Nigel Carter.
Nigel, okay. Nigel, what's your favorite event?
All of them.
All of them, there you go. I like that. You're like her. Which event do you excel the best in?
All of them.
Oh, there you go. You're pretty confident, huh? All right, guys, thanks a lot. Oh, they want to be on TV too? All right, guys, thanks a lot for talking with us. Appreciate it. All right, here we are with Eden Adams on the Governor's Games. She was one of our javelin throwers today. Looked like you knew what you were doing out there.
Yes, sir. I've been throwing for 3 years.
3 years. What do you love about it so much?
Well, I used to play softball, and then I had knee problems. So when I started this, I kind of just picked it up naturally, and now it's just fun for me, and it takes my mind off of everything else.
How did you do today?
Well, I got first. I didn't PR. I wasn't close. I don't know how many feet away from my PR, but I got first still, so it's okay.
What do you like about an event like this that features so many athletes from around the South?
It's really cool. I've always enjoyed this meet because it's like a nice facility, and I met a few new people today that I've never seen at meets before, and it's just fun to get to know new people.
What other events are you going to take part in this summer?
Like meets?
Yeah.
I'm only throwing in the main meets, the qualifiers after this, because I threw for high school and we had a lot of meets, so I don't want to overthrow.
Right. How'd you do in high school?
I placed 5th at regionals.
And what year are you?
I'm going to be a sophomore.
Okay, so you got 3 more years to get to state, right?
Yes, sir.
That's the goal, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. All right, here we are with a couple of members of the 4x100 Marrero Track Club. We just set a record here for the Governor's Games in a 4x100.
Yeah, we set a record, brother. Yeah.
Can I get your first name?
Jacoby.
Jacoby. All right. So which leg are you?
Fort Lee.
Fourth leg. Okay. So tell me what. Give me your thoughts on competing in an event like this and setting a record.
Well, we work real hard, and it felt good, that our work pay off when we get out here. I do want to thank God and my mama for sending me to practice and keeping and stand on me. And just happy for my brothers.
Can I get your name?
Amai Cardinal.
All right. What's is this your best event, 4x100?
No, it's a 200.
200? You guys are pretty good in that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to race that later today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. What's when 4x100? What's kind of your mindset before the race starts?
Just thinking how we keep our pace.
Yeah.
Like to get the lead early, and then maintain, and then like once we get to the full lead, just take off, man. Win the race. Don't slow down. Yeah. And good stick, and gotta get good stick mechanics.
Yeah, all about mechanics. Rodney Johnson, right? Yes, who's your coach?
Coach Ben.
Yeah. What do you like about him?
He hard on us.
He pushed us.
He pushed us real hard.
Push
And,
really hard. But it pays off, huh?
yeah, really
My
pays
mama
off.
watched Channel 4. Hey, Ma.
My last name, my name is Jacoby Hankton. That's my full name.
Okay.
Just in case any of my family members see this.
Can I get your name?
Javante Mason.
What is it?
Javante Mason.
All right. And is this your best event?
No.
No. What's your best event?
I guess the 200.
200? 4x200 or just 200? 200. What's your best time in the 200?
I think it was a 23 something. I don't know. I don't remember.
You guys like this event, the Governor's Games event?
Yes, sir.
What's the best thing about it, you think? Just competing
You
about
get to compete on a higher level because, you know, all your friends and who city the best at track, we all get to go against each other and see who really the best. Like, that's what I like about it.
The best thing was this was actually my first AAU track meet ever.
Yeah.
My first time.
Well,
I'm the youngest on the track team.
all right, guys. Congratulations. Great run.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, good luck the rest of the way. Yeah. Here we are with some future stars in the track and field business. These girls are on the team Nitro from New Orleans. So yeah, there they are, all are. We'll get to y'all.
Hey, Mommy and Daddy, I love you guys. Hey, Mama and Daddy and Grandma. Hey, whole world. I'm going to run fast. I'm going to win the track meeting today.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the fastest girl in the whole land.
Yeah.
And I will go and save the whole world and be a track star.
There you go.
After I do track, I think I'm going to be in the army. Yeah, after track, I'm going to be the fastest person. When I'm done with track, I want to be a gymnast.
Oh, track to gymnast.
After I do track, I'm going to be like Alex Phoenix. Alex Phoenix. I just hope myself good luck with the track meet.
There we go. Well, I think that was the easiest interview I've ever done. Didn't have to ask one question. Are you guys not done yet?
No!
What else do you got to say?
I'm gonna be fast in the whole world. I'm gonna run for my mommy, my daddy, and my sister, my cousins. Who loves YouTube? I love your mommy. I love you too.
All right. Thanks a lot, girls. We appreciate it. We're here with Van Sean Grayson, who did very well here on the high jump. What'd you? Almost got 6 feet. That was the goal, but still very good competition for you, huh?
Yes, sir. It was 5'10", a little short than I wanted it, but just got to go back to practice and put some more work in.
Well, it seems like you got a bright future in the sport. You like the high jump?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What got you involved in track and field?
Track coach saw me playing football, asked me to come out. And history after that.
So you play football as well, huh? How does track help you in the sport of football, you think?
It keeps me in shape over the summer. Keep off the weight. Easily put on 5 pounds without me doing nothing in the summer.
Yeah, I know the feeling. And mine's my like 15 pounds, not 5 pounds, doing nothing in the summer. But you're with Louisiana Express. How fun is it to get out here and compete in an event like this?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You get to meet a lot of people, keep in touch with them over the years, have great competition all the time.
All right. Well, Van Sean, thanks a lot. Congratulations. Next time we see you, you'll clear 6 feet, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks a lot, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Here we are with a couple of St. Charles Striders. Let's get your names. First of all, yours.
Caden Coleman.
And what are you getting ready to run?
I'm doing long jump.
Long jump. How do you like the long jump?
It's fine.
Just fine? You don't like it a lot?
No.
What's your more favorite track and field event?
The 100.
100, you fast in that?
Yes.
You think you got a good chance to win today?
Yes.
There you go. What's your name?
Damian Richard.
All right, Damien. So what events do you run?
100, 200, and a low jump.
All right, so you do quite a bit, huh? What's your favorite event?
The 100.
100. So you two are going to be competing against each other in the 100?
He's a different age.
He's a different age.
I'm 9, he's 8.
All right. Is he pretty good for an 8-year-old?
Yes.
Is he pretty good for 9 years old?
Mhm.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. Good luck today.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Here we are standing with Macaria Harris, who just won her heat in the 100 meters. Great run there, Macaria. What was the key to your success?
Just keep on running hard till you exceed.
You like the 100 meters?
Yeah.
You feel you're like one of the fastest your age group here around the state?
Yes.
Is this something that you'd like to continue to pursue as you get older?
Yes.
Yeah. What other events do you like in track?
The 200, the 4x1, and the 400.
So you got a busy day ahead of you. How do you stay fresh?
And just relax.
Yeah. So when's your next race?
It's after all the events. It's the last race.
Okay, so you got some time to chill a little bit. What got you into track?
Well, my mom said when I was young, I used to run around the house a lot.
You still run around the house a lot?
Yeah.
All right, so this is good for you. And this is one of your teammates, huh? What's your name?
Tori.
Tori? What events do you run?
I run the 800, the mile, and the 400.
So how'd you do in the 800 today?
I came in 3rd place.
3rd place, all right. So obviously some room for improvement, right?
Yes, sir.
Which event do you like the best?
The 200.
200, why is that?
Because it's more of a challenge event to me because I'm used to a long distance instead of short distance.
Okay. All right. When's the 200 come up?
It's the last race.
Last race, okay. All right, well, thanks a lot, guys. Keep up the good work. All right, here we are with Reina Alvarez from New Orleans, Louisiana. We're watching you warm up on the shot puts. You can haul that thing a far distance. Tell us what got you involved in the shot put.
Well, my coach, he thought that I was going to be a good shot put because I'm big, and I got muscle, so he thought I was going to be a good participant to do the shot put.
You like it?
Yes, sir.
You feel like this is something maybe you can take to you into college or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Help me get a scholarship so my parents won't have to pay.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. What's your farthest heave?
33.6.
33.6. And what's kind of like a goal? Where would you like to get it up to?
40.
40. So what's that going to take? What is just better technique, stuff like that?
Yeah, and my more mental, and I gotta practice.
Yeah. You practice in the backyard or something?
Yes, I practice in the backyard and I practice.
Ray, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll have more from Tad Gormley Stadium in New Orleans. You're watching the Governor's Games on Cox 4. All right, here we are standing with the man that puts this thing together every year. That is John Boyer, who's the meet coordinator for the track and field event for the Governor's Games. And John, give us an idea of the amount of time it takes to put this event together.
When I finish this, I start on next year's. Because what we got to do is, we will probably short 400 kids this year. So that means I got to think of where I want to go next. Do I want to go May, middle of June, end of June, and that kind of stuff. So Rudy and I already talked about it. And next year, I think we're going to go in the last week of May, because then that shuns away from everything that is being done, qualifying meets all over the country. Now, we also have road races down here, Crescent City Classic and all that. Try to stay away from that stuff. In fact, I got the owner out here grunting for me right now.
But still, despite not having as many athletes maybe as you've had in years past, this is still a great event.
Oh yeah, it always will be, because we keep improving on it each year. And as long as Rudy lets us improve, we're ready.
Yeah.
But it is a hard thing to do. Not only do I come out here on this day, I come out here probably 2 months before and make sure this whole stadium is clean, marked, and everything.
Right.
And then 3 days before, I still come out and we put tents up for the kids' shades and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
We want to make it so kids can have fun.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
And it seems like the athletes, they really enjoy this event.
I got more athletes coming up to me and thanking me. But they know that I'm going to do what's right for them. Yeah. Now, if you notice, most qualifying meets and all that, they $40, $50. They don't get a T-shirt like we give them.
Yeah.
And we only $18. We hold it down. We hold it down for the coaches and the parents is what we do. And that's what we should do.
John, keep up the good work. We really appreciate it, man.
Thank you all for interviewing me.
All right, no problem. Here we are with LSU Hall of Famer and the Executive Director of the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports, the man that puts together the Governor's Games, the track and field one. It's one of your more highly attended one. You were telling me earlier, nearly 2,000 athletes here for 2 days of great competition.
Yeah, this is one of our signature events. Been with them since. Been doing this since 1990s, 96 actually, when we were the Louisiana State Games. And when I took them over, I dropped down from 37 events to 10, and then just to kind of reinvent the whole Governor's Games program. And so, but track and field has always been a mainstay. Louisiana does well when it comes to track and field. A lot of track athletes throughout the state. And now we've garnered a reputation with the Governor's Games track and field. We get them from all over the South. We have a couple of teams come from California because the competition is good to prepare the young men and women for regional and national championships. So if you want good competition to see where you are in terms of your skill sets, this is the place to be.
I would imagine some future LSU and Southern track stars are here today.
Yep, got quite a few scouts here to check out the kids, even as the little bitty kids we run, the 5 to 7-year-olds, they're scouted too. And so these are the elites that are here today. And so you will see a lot of these athletes, in high school and on to college, and hopefully to see them in the Olympics one day. So it's a good organization, good program.
One of the things that I'm most impressed with every Governor's Games event that I go to is all the volunteers, all the individuals that help put these events on. If people want to get involved, want to be outside, be involved in athletic competition, especially if youngsters like this, what can they do?
Well, it's amazing. We've never had trouble getting volunteers. We've always had more than enough, to be honest with you. And we have a website where you can go on and sign up as a volunteer, and it comes to me, and then I give it to the appropriate commissioner of that event that we have. And they have to, a vetting process and all that, because, we're dealing with kids. So we have to make sure we don't get some crazy people out here volunteering. But on the serious note, we never have trouble with volunteers. And that's the beautiful thing about this state and the cities around Louisiana. People come out and volunteer. And so we never had trouble getting volunteers.
Well, the run of Governor's Games for 2016 is coming to an end, but I would imagine the planning for 2017 is well underway.
2017 is going to be magnificent. We won the bid for the National Golden Gloves boxing tournament, which will be held in Lafayette, Louisiana, May 1 through 6. We outbidded people like Las Vegas and Arkansas and other states. And so they've been coming from all over the country in Lafayette. And so we're really proud about that. Plus the Bayou Blast-Off. Girls volleyball keeps getting bigger and bigger at the Moriel Center. In addition to the regular Governor's games, girls volleyball. Girls gymnastics is growing. Baseball is always the monster, over 9,000 participants. And so girls basketball in Opelousas is growing. And all our events just keep getting bigger and bigger. And now we're looking to spread out in other areas across the state, in underserved areas where they don't have activities, where they don't have sporting events. And we want to bring our Olympic-style flavor to these underserved areas.
Rudy, thanks a lot for your time. Another great event. The rain has stayed away, so it's been terrific so far.
Hot, but terrific.
You're right about that. It is hot. LSU Hall of Famer and the director of the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports, Rudy Macklin. That will do it for another edition of the Governor's Games. Want to thank Rudy Macklin, the director of the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports, for another great event. This track and field competition is always one of the better events on the Governor Games circuit. And if you want to find out more about the Governor's Games, head over to the Department of Health and Hospitals website and look for the Governor's Games icon. Until next time, have a great day, everyone. This is Jeff Palermo from Tad Gormley Stadium, and you've been watching the Governor's Games on Cox 4.